Food and health. Highlights of the lesson. Students will identify the nutrients in different foods. Understand the importance of a balanced diet in maintaining good health. Identify the deficiency diseases due to the lack of nutrients. Learn about germs that cause infectious diseases. Learn about ways to prevent diseases. All of us want to be healthy. Being healthy means having a strong, disease-free body and an alert mind. Good health enables us to participate in studies, sports, and other activities. Food plays an important role in keeping us healthy. We must eat food rich in nutrients to grow well and stay healthy. Nutrients are chemical substances that are essential for the healthy growth and development of the body. The nutrients present in different foods are carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, and minerals. Our body needs all these nutrients, along with roughage and water, to remain healthy. Nutrients, their roles and sources. Carbohydrates. Role. Carbohydrates give us energy to work. So, foods rich in carbohydrates are called energy-giving foods. People who do a lot of physical work and children who run and play need to eat more carbohydrates. Sugar and starch are forms of carbohydrates. Sources. Rice, wheat, madge, potatoes, bread, sugar, etc. Fats. Role. Like carbohydrates, fats are also energy-giving foods. Fats are stored in the body to provide energy for later use. They also help in keeping the body warm. They give more energy than foods rich in carbohydrates. Sources. Butter, ghee, vegetable oils, nuts, meat, fish, eggs, etc. Fiber or roughage. Role. Roughage is the fiber part of food. It cannot be digested. Fiber helps food and waste to move easily through the digestive system. Sources. Fruits and vegetables. Whole grain breads and cereals. Almonds, say almonds. Beans, etc. Proteins. Role. Proteins help in the growth and maintenance of the body. So, foods rich in proteins are called bodybuilding foods. Growing children need more proteins than adults for their proper growth. Sources. Pulses, soya beans, milk, cheese, meat, fish, eggs, etc. Vitamins and minerals. Role. Vitamins and minerals are needed in very small quantities. They protect our body from diseases and keep us healthy. So, foods rich in vitamins and minerals are called protective foods. Important vitamins. Vitamin A, B, C, D, E and K. Important minerals. Iron, potassium, calcium, and iodine. Sources: vegetables, fruits, milk, eggs, seafood, etc. Do you know? Get it right. Roughage and water are not nutrients, but it is important to include them in our diet to stay healthy. Water. Role. Water helps all systems in the body to function properly. It is a medium through which nutrients are carried to various parts of the body. Doctors advise to drink 2 to 3 liters of water every day. Eating a balanced diet for good health. Our body needs all the nutrients in the right amounts to be healthy and strong. We cannot get all nutrients from any single food item. So, our diet must include food items that are rich in different nutrients. A diet that includes a variety of food containing the right amount of each nutrient is called a balanced diet. It also includes roughage and water. A balanced diet is different for different people depending on their age, gender, and physical activity. We divide foods into different groups so that we can easily choose different food items for a balanced diet. The 5 main food groups are cereals and potatoes, fruits and vegetables, milk and milk products, pulses, meat, fish and eggs, fats, oils and sweets. Wrong eating habits can cause bad health. Many people cannot get a balanced diet due to poverty. Some eat with wrong food choice. All these things cause bad health. Malnutrition. Malnutrition is a condition in which the body does not get the right amount of nutrients. It occurs in 2 forms: undernutrition and overnutrition. A person who does not get enough nutrients in food suffers from undernutrition. Sometimes, a person may get enough food to eat, but may still suffer from undernutrition if the food lacks enough nutrients. As a result of undernutrition, one becomes underweight and too thin. The lack of nutrients can slow down physical and mental growth of the body and lead to various diseases. A person who eats too much food or food with excess nutrients may suffer from overnutrition. As a result, such a person may become overweight. Food group chart. Junk food and obesity. Food that may be enjoyable to eat but bad for our health is called junk food. Potato chips, cold drinks, chocolate, ice creams and noodles are junk food. Junk food is rich in sugars and fats but has very little proteins, vitamins and minerals. Eating a lot of fatty and sugary foods causes deposition of extra fat in the body. This makes a person overweight. The condition of being overweight due to extra fat in the body is called obesity. Obesity in children affects their growth and development. It also causes many health problems. We should avoid eating junk food. We should have a balanced, low-fat diet and exercise regularly to avoid obesity. Some good forms of exercise are fast walking, jogging, cycling and swimming. Communicable diseases. Communicable diseases are caused by microorganisms. Microorganisms that cause diseases are called pathogens. Some bacteria, fungi, viruses or protozoa are pathogens that cause diseases such as cold, influenza, malaria, chickenpox, measles and so on. These diseases spread from a sick person to a healthy person by agents such as air, water, food and insects, or by direct contact. Some diseases caused by different pathogens. It lists some common communicable diseases, their causes, modes of transmission, effects and symptoms. Transmission of communicable diseases. Communicable diseases can spread from an infected person to a healthy person in many ways. Let us study how these diseases are spread. Through air, droplet infection. The germs of some diseases are present in the windpipe, nasal passage, throat and mouth of the person suffering from the disease. A sneeze or cough from an infected person releases a mist of droplets full of microbes into the air. When other people inhale this air, microbes enter their body and infect them. Cold, influenza, tuberculosis, measles and diphtheria are some infectious diseases that spread through air. Through food and water, diseases such as typhoid, dysentery, cholera and other intestinal infections spread through contaminated water. Such diseases are called waterborne diseases. Water may get contaminated when infected people bathe, wash or defecate near sources of water. When contaminated water gets mixed with drinking water, it causes infections. Microbes causing infections of the ear, nasal passage and throat commonly spread through swimming pools. Communicable diseases. Causes. Transmission. Effects. And symptoms. Disease. Modes of transmission. Paths. Effects. Effects and symptoms. Bacteria. Tuberculosis. Air. Lungs or any body part. For lungs, coughing and chest pain. Symptoms vary for other parts. Typhoid. Contaminated food, water and direct contact of contaminated faces. Stomach and intestine. Stomach pain, loss of appetite, constipation, cough, headache. Cholera. Contaminated food, water. Stomach and intestine. Vomiting, acute diarrhea, extreme thirst, muscle cramps. Virus. Poliomyelitis. Food and water contaminated with infected faces and person-to-person contact. Nervous system. Irreversible paralysis in the limbs after the virus attacks the nervous system. Chickenpox. Direct contact with infected person and air droplets. Skin. Onset of fever, itchy rashes with pink spots and tiny blisters that dry and become scabs after 4 to 5 days. Common cold. Air droplets. Upper respiratory system skin. Watery eyes, dry throat, headache, runny nose. Measles. Droplet infection through cough-ing, sneezing and spitting. Skin. Sore throat, runny nose, watery eyes, dry cough with fever. Small whitish spots appear on the inner walls of the cheek. Red rashes appear first in the neck region and then the whole body. Fungus. Ringworm. Direct contact. Skin. Red, itchy, scaly, or raised patches. A patch may develop blisters. Patches may be reddened on the outer surface or resemble a ring. Drinking water should always be stored in clean and covered utensils to avoid contamination. Swimming pools should have an efficient filtering system to clean the water regularly. By insects and other animals, vectors, heaps of waste and stagnant water serve as breeding grounds for insects such as flies, mosquitoes, and fleas. Microbes get attached to these insects when they visit a source of infection. These insects sit on exposed food items or open wounds on a person's skin or bite them, thus causes the infection. Animals such as rats, pigs, dogs, ticks and mites can also transfer microbes from infected people to healthy ones. These insects and animals that carry disease-causing germs are called vectors. Housefly and mosquitoes spread diseases through direct contact. Some infections such as conjunctivitis and scabies spread through direct contact between a healthy and an infected person. Sharing things such as drinking glasses, towels and combs used by an infected person can also spread the infection. These are called contagious diseases. Scabies. Prevention and control of communicable diseases. Communicable diseases can be prevented by maintaining personal and community hygiene and avoiding unhealthy habits and lifestyle. Drink filtered or boiled water. Let the water boil for at least 15 minutes. Make sure there is no stagnant water near your house as mosquitoes breed quickly in such water. Keep food covered and do not eat exposed food items. Keep garbage bins covered. Keep personal articles used by a patient separate. Do not let others share them. Use your own towel and handkerchief. Wash your hands with soap before eating. Cover your nose and mouth with a tissue paper or handkerchief when you sneeze or cough. Drink pasteurized milk or boil it thoroughly before drinking. Avoid direct contact with a patient suffering from a highly contagious disease such as chickenpox or measles. Vaccination is an additional way of boosting immunity against specific diseases such as chickenpox, hepatitis, poliomyelitis, and so on. Non-communicable diseases. Diseases that are not caused by pathogens and are not infectious are called non-communicable diseases. They may be caused due to deficiency of certain nutrients in the diet. Nutritional deficiency diseases, inadequate amount or lack of specific nutrients in the diet causes deficiency diseases. If a person does not eat sufficient quantity of balanced food, she or he is said to be undernourished. At times, a person may consume enough food but it may lack one or more nutrients causing malnutrition. For example, protein energy malnutrition (PEM), deficiency disease caused due to deficiency. Signs of the disease. Sources of the nutrient. Night blindness. Vitamin A. Poor vision or blindness in dim light. Milk, green leafy vegetables. Fish, egg yolk, papaya, carrot. Beriberi. Vitamin B. Tiredness, loss of muscle. Cereals, unpolished rice, function, speech difficulties. Cereals, unpolished rice, beans, pulses. Scurvy. Vitamin C. Swelling, infection and bleeding of gums. Orange, melon, pineapple, tomato. Cabbage, amla. Rickets. Vitamin D. Bones become soft and bent. Milk, egg, sunlight. Anemia. Iron. Weakness, pale skin. Egg yolk, meat, spinach. Goiter. Iodine. Swelling of the gland in the neck. Iodized salt, seafood. Bone and tooth decay. Calcium. Weak bones, damage to teeth. Milk, leaf vegetables, orange. Kwashiorkor. Proteins. Swollen stomach, thin legs. Pulses, eggs, milk, fish, meat. Marasmus. Proteins and carbohydrates. Underweight and loose folds in the skin. Bread, chapati, rice, potato, pulses, eggs, milk, fish, meat. Exercise and rest for good health. Besides eating a balanced diet, we must exercise regularly, maintain a correct posture and get enough rest to stay healthy. These habits, along with nutritious food, help us to have a strong, healthy body. Regular exercise. The muscles in our body become weak if we do not exercise regularly. Regular exercise helps to develop the muscles. Exercise also makes our muscles flexible and strong. We can get enough exercise by playing outdoor games and from simple physical activities such as running and cycling. When we exercise, more blood is pumped throughout the body. Thus, more oxygen reaches different parts of the body. This helps in repairing the damaged body parts. Regular exercise also makes bones and joints stronger. It strengthens the nervous system by supplying more blood to the brain. The position in which we hold our body while sitting, standing, walking and lying down is called posture. It is important to maintain a good posture while performing these activities. A correct posture decreases stress on the backbone. This keeps our backbone strong. A correct posture keeps our bones and joints in the right position so that the muscles are used properly. It also prevents backache and muscle pain. Enough rest. Sleep gives our body the rest it needs. When we rest, our muscles relax and our breathing and heartbeat slow down. This gives our body time to grow and repair its damaged parts. We feel fresh and energetic if we get enough rest. Generally, we need about 8 hours of sleep every day for good health. Do you know? We should play in a playground, garden or park. This will help us to get fresh air from plants. Let's recall. Being healthy means having a strong, disease-free body and an alert mind. Carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals are the nutrients present in different foods. A balanced diet includes food that contains the right amount of each nutrient and also roughage and water. Food that contains high levels of fat or sugar and lacks other nutrients is called junk food. Eating a lot of junk food causes obesity. Diseases caused due to the lack of one or more nutrients in the diet are called deficiency diseases. We must eat a balanced diet, exercise regularly, maintain a correct posture and get enough rest to stay healthy. Glossary. Nutrient: a substance present in food and essential for the growth and development of our body. Balanced diet: a diet that includes the right amount of each nutrient, along with roughage and water. Deficiency disease: a disease caused by the lack of one or more nutrients in the diet. Communicable diseases: diseases caused by microorganisms that can spread from a sick person to a healthy one. Non-communicable diseases: diseases that are not caused by pathogens and are not infectious.